Welcome everyone to a Blood Bowl match report as my Vangalastak Violators take on the Mood's Revenge. After we had to change the date, normally this game was end of December, but you know, sickness, kids, all the stuff. But it was my second game in the Tin Soldier of Antwerp Blood Bowl League. And the Halflings, of course, hoisting around two of the mighty Treemen. Under the nice weather conditions and some brilliant coaching from the Halflings, we were ready to take to the pitch. And hopefully some sheer brutality would bring in much needed star player points for my team after the crushing defeat in the first league game. And we immediately started with Totrit Lavafor badly hurting the hopeful lineman Fulrat Butcher. However, their Treeman Trisseltunk took revenge by putting Divanons in the badly hurt department as well. Not so good as the stab skill was great for sliding a knife between Halfling shoulders. As one of my linemen was KO'd, the hitting game actually swung towards the Halflings. But then the game took a serious and later the scene deciding twist. Throwing a teammate across the pitch, the poor Halfling landed head first and was knocked out, losing the ball. This was a signal for the Chaos Dwarfs to start some sheer brutality, and in the span of 3 turns, 3 more Halflings were knocked out, while no less than 4 were carried off the field injured. To add insult to that injury, both the Treemen rooted themselves into place. While my Hobgoblin lineman did fumble a bit to try and pick up the ball, in the final turn of the half the dude ran over the line, scoring the 1-0 lead for the Chaos Dwarfs. The second half, with some brilliant coaching this time going my way, and my mascot delivering an extra reroll, it actually gave me a good amount of rerolls. Those circumstances forced me to use all of them in the first 3 turns of the second half though. The Treemen started throwing Halflings again, and one crashed into a Hobgoblin of my small cage as I was breaking through his line, knocking him out, but the ball remained in my possession. This allowed numbers to score the comfortable 2-0 lead, and the Halflings, seeing not one of their knocked out players awaken, were down to 2 big trees and 3 little brave linemen for the final drive, probably of the game. The drive started and another Halfling sailed over perfectly, actually resulting in mean route to the Treeman gaining a completion point, before a badly hurt Brazak Taco Bell moments later. But the bell carrying Halfling failed on his last going for it, crashing to the floor as he tried to dodge my deep field defenders, and the Chaos Dwarf blocker somehow ended up with the ball. Quickly passing it towards the dude, the Hobgoblin set off towards the opponent's end zone, and his second attempt at glory. But alas, he slipped when going for it on the Chaos Dwarf's last turn. And to add to that, he ended up with a serious injury that not only makes him miss next game, but it also lowered his armor value by 1. Guess he has just become that one Hobgoblin to either be benched or be shuffled forward in front of a Raging Ogre or the likes. Totrit Lavafor was elected the MVP for the Chaos Dwarfs, while Meanroot took this for the Halflings, and the treasury chest wrinkled fantastically, allowing new additions to the Violators. The Raging Trainwreck, a Bull Centaur, joins the lineup, even though Games Workshop will first have to have them back in stock in order to order the new style ones and actually paint and bring him along, because I'm not gonna repaint my old metal ones. My players gained some skills. Totrit Lavafor selecting guard, while Bazrak Taco Bell gained block. Numbers rolled randomly for a skill because they are Hobgoblins and random is fun. And he's got a sure hand skill, so he will become a dedicated backfielder for the receiving team. My dedicated fans also went back up after the drop last time, and with 55k still in the chest, we are looking good for more future additions. A much needed heap of 21 star player points are indeed obtained this match, and the victory puts me currently in the 5th place out of 11 teams, with the first 8 going through to the playoffs if they reach the minimum of 10 games played. So we are on course, and that means a slave Halfling for the slave regiment will be painted up as well. But that's for a future little video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time when I go back to the Gridiron pitch. Bye bye. Did you like the Chaos Dwarf content in this video and want to know more about Chaos Dwarfs? Then check out the Chaos Dwarf online forum by scanning the QR code you now see on screen.